clock don't move the way it should. It's stuck in what we thought it would. Every second feels like then, like I'm losing you again. I keep the lights a little low, like maybe time won't notice slow that I'm still here where you left, counting every silent breath. And I know tomorrow's calling me, but I'm not ready to believe. I'm still waiting on yesterday, like your goodbye was just a word. I keep replaying what we had, even though I know it's gone so bad. And I stay still waiting on yesterday. Your shadow's in the morning light. It fades but never leaves my sight. I talk to you like you're still here in every empty atmosphere. The world moves forward, I don't try. I just watch it pass me by. Where you may be, I should let it go, but I still don't want to know. I'm still waiting on yesterday, like love could still find its way, like time might turn around for me and bring back what used to be. Down the fading broken track, in a track I'm still waiting on yesterday. If I could step outside this loop, I'd break the spell, I'd face the truth. But I'm addicted to the pain of calling out your name. And maybe healing starts the day I stop waiting on yesterday. I'm still waiting on yesterday, in every word I didn't say, holding on to what was gone. And I don't know how to break away from a love in yesterday. Still waiting on yesterday. And maybe one day I'll be free from what you used to be to me. I learned to smile when I was breaking, to sigh and fine while I was shaking. I got so good at playing strong, even when everything went wrong. You never saw the nights I stayed awake, rewriting every choice I'd make, wondering where we fell apart while holding pieces of my heart. You saw my laughter, not my fall. You never saw it all. These are the tears I never showed you, the ones I learned to hide and hold through. They fall in silence when I'm alone, in the spaces where you're gone. You thought I healed, you thought I moved on, but I was breaking all along. And every goodbye I never all along, it just lured by, I never spoke to, lives in the tears I never showed you. I kept your memory under my skin, like a place I couldn't let anyone in. Even time couldn't wash it away, it just learned to quietly stay. I still hear you in my head sometimes, in the pauses between the lines, like love doesn't know how to die, it just learns how to survive what you did to me. These are the tears I never showed you, the kind that only loneliness and every piece of me I owe to the tears I never showed you. If I could speak without breaking down, the ones that time could never showed you, the ones that time could never go through, they stay when no one ever sees, beneath my quiet memories. You don't know how much I've outgrew the version of me that loved you, and still I carry the tears I never showed you. And I still wonder if you'd stay, if you had seen them anyway. I cried in places you won't see, behind closed doors and memory, where your name still feels alive. In the corners I survive. You never heard what broke me down, it stayed beneath the smallest sound. A quiet storm I held in place, behind a steady face. And you walked away so clean and true, while I stayed full of you. These are tears that never found you, falling where you can't undo. Every drop I couldn't show in the places you don't go. You think I'm fine, you think I'm through, but I still bleed for losing you. Silently I fall apart, with tears that never found your heart. I laugh like nothing ever changed, but everything inside is strange. Like I'm living split in two, one half still belongs to you. I write your name in empty air, like it might bring you back somewhere. But silence always answers me in broken symmetry. And I don't know if you'd care if you saw what's really there. Tears that never found you fall at night, in the absence of your light. Every memory makes it clear you're not coming back here. I hold it in, I stay composed but imposed, but I'm still exposed. And I don't know what to do with tears that never found you. If I had told you how I break, would it have changed what you'd take? Or would you still have turned away, like you did that day? And maybe some pain never shows, but still everybody knows. Tears that never found you still remain, like invisible quiet rain falling somewhere out of sight. You'll never see what I went through, or how much I held on to you, and I'm still left without you, with tears that never found you. And they'll keep falling soft and small. You said you'll see you soon, like it meant forever, like goodbye was something we'd never ever have to learn to say. But forever slipped away. We were standing in the golden light, believe would be alright, not knowing time was already done, writing endings for everyone. And I didn't know then what I know now, that some always don't make it out. The last time felt like always, like nothing could pull us away. Your hand in mine, so safe, so true, like the world belonged to me and you, but always turned into a lie, a quiet way to say goodbye. Now I live inside the days when the last time felt like always. I still walk where we used to go, talking to a ghost I know, laughing like you're still around, in a world that lost its sound. Every corner holds your trace, like you never left this place. And I'm stuck between the truth and then reliving us again and again. If I could go back just one time, I'd memorize the moment you were mine. The last time felt like always, like the stars had chosen our ways. We didn't know it was the end, just two hearts pretending to begin. But now I know what always means. It's just a beautiful memory, and I'm still lost in the haze of the last time felt like always. If love could warn us before it breaks, I'd hold you closer, change our fate. But we don't see the fall ahead until always is already dead. And I keep replaying that night in my mind, looking for signs we left behind. The last time felt like always, but forever was just a dream, slipping through like shifting sand. Now every goodbye cut so deep, like a promise I couldn't keep. When the last time felt like always. And I still believe in some quiet way that love remembers it's always. The street light flickered like it knew your name, casting shadows I can't explain. You stood at the edge of letting go, like you already felt the cold. Your hand hovered in the midnight air, like you wanted to still be there. But something in you turned away, and I watched you slip of the gray. No fight, no scream, no final sound, just love falling to the ground. It was the night you didn't stay, when everything we were just faded away. No goodbye, just a silence so loud I still hear it now. You were right there but out of reach, like a prey. Then I lost you in the space between the night you didn't stay. I replay every second in my head, the words I wish I would have said. But time was moving too damn fast, like it knew we wouldn't last. You turned your back on what we knew, like it hurt too much to choose. And I stood frozen where you were, in a world that stopped for her. And maybe leaving was your way to heal, but it broke the only thing I feel. It was the night you didn't stay, when love just quietly slipped away. No fight, no reason I could hold, just stories left untold. You were almost mine, but not enough to keep me when it got too rough. And I still live inside the pain of the night you didn't stay. If I could rewrite the moment in time, I'd pull you back across the line. Say don't go before you decide to leave me with this hollow night. But some endings don't make a sound, they just leave when I have is what remains. A memory that never changes. It was the night you didn't stay, and nothing's ever been the same. Just echoes we didn't give. You were right there but out of reach, like a dream. And I still wake up in the pain of the night you didn't stay. And I don't know how to say goodbye to the night you didn't stay inside my life. I still wake up reaching for your name, like it never learned to change. The mirror shows a version I don't know since you let me go. You didn't take everything at once. It was slower than I thought it was. Little pieces I don't see, fading quietly from me. And I don't even know what's gone until I try to move on. You took the part of me that laughs at night, the part that used to feel alive. I think every goodbye, now I'm standing incomplete, like a shadow missing feet. And I don't know how to be the version you left inside of me. I talk to friends, I smile and lie, say I'm doing fine sometimes, but they don't see what's underneath the space you carved in me. Even joy feels out of place, like it doesn't know my face. The day you walked away with more of me than I can say, and I keep counting what I've lost, but you were the heaviest cost. You took the part of me that trusts too fast, the part that thought that love would last, that never saw the crack. Now I can't get it back, like a song without a beat. And I don't know how to be the version you left inside of me. If I could ask you for it back, would you even know what you took? Or did you leave without a glance and take it without a look? And maybe that's the cruelest part. You left but you kept my heart. You took the part of me that feels at home. Now I'm just a place I don't know, trying to live with what you stole from me so slow. I'm still breathing, but I see something missing deep in me. And I don't know how to be the version you left inside of me. And I still search unconsciously for the part of me you took from me. There's a hollow in the rhythm of this room, where your laughter used to bloom. Now the clock just counts the space between your memory and your face. Your shadow lingers in the light, like you're talking to the air, like somehow you're still there. I thought love would echo even when you're gone, but I was wrong, I was so wrong. Now I'm living in the silence where your voice used to soften every night, every forever turn could promise and it didn't understand. I call your name but it won't rewind. All I hear is the quiet, every piece of you can find in the silence you left behind. I still sleep on your side of the bed, just to feel the ghost of what we had. Your goodbye was barely there, just a whisper in despair. Photographs don't close their eyes, they just stare through all the lies. We were perfect in that frame, before we couldn't stay the same. I keep searching for a reason in the pain, but all I find is your name. Now I'm living in the silence where your voice used to soften every night, every forever turn could promise and it didn't understand. I call your name but it won't rewind. All I hear is the quiet, every piece of you can find in the silence you left behind. If I could hear you one last time, I'd memorize every goodbye, even if it breaks me more. At least I know what I'm crying still listen for you anyway. You didn't argue, didn't fight. You just changed your tone one night, like something in you quietly decided. We were warning signs, no final scene, just a slow fade in between, like a song that lost its key and forgot how to be me and you. And I keep asking myself again, where did we break? When did it end? Love left without a reason, no sound, no trace, just an empty seat in a familiar place. No explanation I can hold on to, just the absence of you. It didn't crash, it didn't burn, it just stopped being my turn, and left you trying to believe love can leave without a reason quietly. Your goodbye never found its voice, it just faded like a choice that you made without a word, before I even heard. Now I replay every day we had, searching for the moment it went bad, but nothing points to where we died, just a silence you left behind. And maybe that's the hardest part, no answer for a broken heart. Love left without a reason, no truth, no lie, just a space where we used to try. No closure I can hold on to, just the loss of you. It didn't scream, it didn't fight, it just slipped out of my life. And I'm still trying to believe love can leave without a reason quietly. If I knew what I did wrong, maybe I could move along, but there's nothing I can trace to this empty space. And maybe love don't need a cause to quietly withdraw. And I'm still standing where we were, confused by what we were, confused by what we were, still trying to believe love can leave without a reason quietly. And that's what hurts the most somehow. You said it like it was carved in stone, like I'd never be alone. Forever slipped so easily, like it meant something to me. But promises don't stay the same, they fade like echoes of a name. And I was foolish to believe in words you didn't mean. And now I see what I couldn't see, they were never meant for me. I carry the weight of empty promises, all the things that never enmissed, every dust, every use that lost its trust, like broken glass inside my head. And I don't know how to release the weight of empty promises. You painted futures in my mind, then left them all behind, like I was just a passing thought in a battle never fought. I still replay your every line, looking for some hidden sign, but there's nothing I can find that wasn't left behind. And I keep asking why I stay, with words that fade away. I carry the weight of empty promises in every breath of what this is. You built to last on foundations from the past. Now maybe I was just too blind to read between your lines. I carry the weight of empty promises like a storm I can't resist. Every hope you left behind still rewinds inside my mind. You don't feel it anymore, but I still feel the scar. And I don't know how to release the weight of empty promises. And it's heavy, but I still carry it quietly. We sat in the same room miles apart, two quiet storms with heavy hearts. Words hung between us, sharp and still, like they were waiting for us to kill. You looked at me, then looked away, like silence knew what we couldn't say. And every breath between us fell into a version of farewell. We didn't speak, we didn't fight, we just let it die that night. It's the weight of what we didn't say that's pulling me apart today. Every wakes me up when I can't sleep. You left in quiet, I stayed, but we both feel it just the same. A love that faded out of reach because of everything we didn't speak. I rehearse it in my head sometimes, all the perfect missing lines, the words that might have made you stay or softened how you walked away. But time became what no one plans. Two hearts just scared to break the air, so we left everything there. And now the silence says your name like it's trying to place the blame. It's the weight of what we didn't say, still haunting every passing day. Every I need you left unheard, every unsent broken moved on like it was clean. But I still feel what we have been because of everything we didn't speak. If silence is a kind of crime, then we were guilty every time. We let the moment slip away, and now it's all too late. I wish we broke instead of stayed so still. At least then we could have healed. It's the weight of what we didn't say that never really went away. It lives inside my every breath, between what's gone and what is. You were close, out of reach, lost in everything we didn't speak. And I'm still weight of what we didn't say. And maybe that's the cruelest part. Silent words can break a heart. We met like sparks in borrowed time, two hearts just out of line. A glance that felt like something true before I even knew you. We talked like we had all the space to build a future, find our place. But something in the air was wrong, like we never could belong. And I still wonder what we were, if not a dream that never stirred. We ended before we began, before we ever made a plan, before our names could learn to stay. We slipped the other way. No heartbreak loud, no final fight, just fading out of sight. And I don't know how that can. We before we began. Your voice still lingers in my head, and things I wish I'd said instead. But every moment passed too fast, like it wasn't meant to last. I still replay the almost scene where you, but every road we tried to take led to something we couldn't make. And I don't know what's more unkind, the loss of what we left behind. We ended before we began, like slipping sand through open hands, a story written in the air that never really got us there. No goodbye we had to say, just a slow drifting away. And I still don't before we began. We ended before we began. If time had been a little more, would we have found a steady shore? Or were we always meant to break before love had time to wait? Maybe some hearts just collide, then never learn to decide. We ended before we began to what we can, a ghost of something never real, but still the way I feel. And I don't know where we stand, but I still don't understand. We ended before we began. And maybe that's what hurts the most, a love that never got a chance to grow. We met between the silence and the rain, two strangers learning how to feel again. Your eyes were full of words you couldn't say, and I was scared of what my heart might betray. We danced around the truth like it would break. Every step was one we couldn't take. Your hand in mine but never holding tight, like we both knew this love wouldn't survive the night. We were close enough to feel the spark, but far enough to keep our guards and hearts. We spoke in almost, lived in maze, held on to dreams that couldn't save me. You were my what if, my could have been, a story that we never let begin. We felt like shadows, soft and hopeless, right on the edge of something broken. You were the love I couldn't keep. Now you're a ghost that haunts my sleep. Your voice still lingers in the empty room, like a melody that ended far too soon. We built a world on words we never said. Now all I have are echoes in my head. Now all I have are echoes in my head. I trace the lines where we drew the line, between your heart and something close to mine. We were fire scared of burning bright, so we let go before we had to fight. If I could turn back time to where you stood, I'd tell you all the things I wish I could. So we let silence say what we should feel, and every chance we lost and what we did, we let almost be the end of us. Now forever feels like not enough. We were almost brave enough to stay, but fear had always led us both astray. We spoke in almost quiet and fading, a love unfinished, slowly breaking. You were my one day we left behind. We touched forever for a moment. You were the love I couldn't keep. Now you're a ghost that lives in me. We spoke in almost and lost everything in between. We talk like time was on our side, like we could outrun every goodbye. Held hands like we were bulletproof, believing every lie felt true. But cracks were hiding in our light, softly breaking us at night. We just didn't want to see what was already breaking me. We called it love, but it was fear, pretending forever was near. We were never forever, just a beautiful try. Two hearts learning how to say goodbye. We burned too bright, then fade and go. I still feel you in everything. Oh, we were meant to make it through, but we never meant to make it through. No matter held on tight, we were never forever, just for a night. Your name still lingers in my chest like a prayer I can't forget. I hear it when the world goes still, a wound that never learns to heal. We wrote our story on shaky ground, built a home that could fall down. And when it did, we both just knew there was nothing we could do. We wanted endless, we wanted stay, but forever slipped away. We were never forever, just a fading spark, a love that lit us up then left us dark. We chased the dream, we missed the truth, that forever wasn't me and you. Now replay what we couldn't save, like waves washing out a name. No matter how, I still believe we're never forever, just memories. If I could rewrite the ending line, I'd still meet you in another time. But I wouldn't ask you to stay, I'd let you love me anyway. And maybe some souls are meant to last, they're just echoes of a perfect past. We were never forever, just a soft goodbye, a moment that learned how to die. Two hearts that almost all we knew. I'll always feel what we once knew, even if it never grew. No matter how I tried to sever, we were never forever, just a story written in the in-between of what we were and what we'd never be. We were laughing in the morning light, talking like we'd always be alright. You said, don't worry, I'm not going far, like love was written in who we are. But the days turned faster than I knew, and suddenly I lost you. Not in anger, not in fight, just a quiet end of light. And I keep asking the empty room, why did you leave so soon? You became a memory too soon, before I learned how to lose you, before my heart could understand you were slipping through my hands. Now I replay every scene like you're still somewhere in between, but I can't hold on to you. You became a memory too soon. Your jacket still hangs by the door, like you forgot what it's there for. And I pass it every day, like I'm not breaking in a quiet way. The world keeps saying move along, but nothing here feels wrong. Just unfinished conversations and fading explanations. And I don't know how to heal this truth when I never got to lose you. You became a memory too soon, like a half-written tune that never got its fine line, just a pause in space and time. I still reach for what we knew, even though it's already through. And I can't let go of you, you became a memory too soon. If I could slow the hands of fate, just one more day, one more try. But life don't wait for hearts to learn, it just moves on, then let them burn. You became a memory too soon. Before I finished love a chance, before forever had a chance, before we lost our last dance in a soft and distant blur. And I still miss you more than I can say. You soon that day, and I still talk to you sometimes. The sky forgot how to be kind that day, like it knew you were slipping away. Every drop fell soft and slow, like it didn't want to let you go. You didn't run, you didn't fight, just faded out of my sight, while I stood still in disbelief, holding on to disbelief. And time got heavy, soft and thin, as you disappeared within. You left in slow motion rain, every step a quiet pain, like the world forgot from me. No loud by no final sound, and I still see that frame again. You're leaving in slow motion rain, your silhouette against the gray still burns in me to this day. Like a movie I can't pause, even though I know the cause. I reached out but you were gone, moving like a fading song, and every second stretched too long as I lost where we belong. And I still stand inside that scene where you used to be with me. You left in slow motion rain, like a memory I can't explain. Every drop a whispered stay, that you never said my ways, but the picture still replays of you walking out again. If I could change the speed of time, I'd hold you in that final line. Just one more moment in your eyes before goodbye, but some endings stretch too far and leave you where you are. You left in slow motion rain, and I still feel every frame, like the world forgot to move. No ending I can rearrange, just a heart forever changed by the wind and slow motion rain. And it still falls inside of me, that endless quiet memory.